Okay, I'm gonna do a quick unboxing. This is the Dyad Pro from ROBOROCK, a new vacuum mop. And the vacuum itself looks kind of heavy. Wow. I've laid out all the accessories here for you to have a closer look. So that's the main vacuum itself, and then the charging and drying dock, cleaning brush, filter, power supply, manual, and the handle itself. So on the handle here, there is a very simple instruction not to tilt the vacuum more than 60 degrees. Okay, let's feather around. This is the water tank. And that's the dirty water tank, and it really came with its own filter. So in total there's 2. And this is the soap dispenser. And for the rollers, you have to turn it and then take it out. Oh, it's a bit hard. Okay, got it. And then there's 2 more in front. 1 more here. Okay, so in total there are 3 rollers. And inside the manual, they tell you that there is a difference between the 2 rollers. One is red, which goes this way, and then the blue goes on the right. So I'm gonna set up the charging dock here, temporary, and I like that the plug can be hidden below and the extra cables. When I turn it around, you don't see the extra cables like coming out. And I wish it came in the 3-pin instead of 2-pin because I have to use the adapter. So I've already filled up the soap dispenser with floor cleaner and I dilute it with water. So let's go ahead and start.
Started. Self-cleaning started. Empty the dirty towels to prevent odors. Starting drying.
So anyway, I took it out because I wanted to show you the brush. This is how it looks like from the bottom. Okay, and now we're gonna do some dirty tests to see how it looks after. And right now I have spilled some Japanese rice green tea on the floor. We're gonna use the wet vacuum and see how it feels like after it's done. Okay, it looks clean. It feels okay. Can feel that a little bit more can be picked up here.
Self-cleaning completed. Empty the dirty tank to prevent odors. Starting drying.
Wow. And see? Ugh. Now I noticed something unique about the dirty water tank is they built a unique mechanism here that prevents the backflow of the liquid from hitting the filter. So this is the protection, and here, and the filter. So why is this important? Because if the filter becomes too wet, the whole vacuum loses suction power. And that is why a lot of you used to tell me that, oh, how is it that after I wash the filter, the vacuum doesn't work anymore? And let me look at the vent here. It looks pretty clean. There's still the green tea stains around here, which is why you need to take it out and still wash. The self-cleaning dog only helps you to rinse it off, but to really clean the whole thing, you still need to take it out. And back to our green tea spot, we want to pick up all the residue, and then I will comment again. Okay, dry and clean, no more residue. Happy with the result. Luckily there's no green stain from the green tea powder. And I noticed a bit of water residue here from the vacuum. So that's okay because it's just too little to make a fuss about. So for my next test, I am going to try chili sauce, yakitori sauce, pasta, and long hair strands because I get asked about long hair the most on my YouTube channel. So here goes. And I kind of did the same test from Dyson because I wanted to share the difference between these two wet vacuum. The Dyson seems like it's doing a good job picking up all the mess, but also it left a trail of water as it goes forward. And the logistic to use this is more than it helps me, which I will explain later. So just imagine you need to mop 2 to 3 times a day. It's going to take you more effort to use the Dyson Submarine because you need to clean it each time you are done using it. So if you leave it there, the rollers will start to stink because it doesn't have a self-cleaning mode. Whereas the ROBOROCK will do the intermittent cleaning, which is good enough for a second and third run before you take it apart to wash it at the end of the day. Now compare the number of times you have to clean the wet vacuum manually. I'm going to show you how to wash up everything. So just pull these 2 rollers out. And the huge roller. And then for the soap dispenser, you can just refill it here. Usually I will mix a little bit of water, okay, because I don't want it to be like too concentrated. And then take out the dirty tank, this too. So all you need to do is wash these 3 rollers at the sink. And for this, I will empty out here. So if you want, you can give it a good scrub. Okay. For the filter, if you want to wash it, it's best to air dry it after, before you put it back. Or you can use the spare one given. So now let's wash the rollers. It's not very dirty despite that I already vacuumed the Japanese rice tea, the chili sauce and the yakitori sauce yesterday. It's not too bad. So just squeeze out all the water. Okay. So for the older wet vacuum, it doesn't have a air drying function, but this, it does. So after you squeeze out, You can just use the air drying function, and I will show you how to trigger that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna refill this too. So you will probably need to do this just once a day. Okay, if you live in a very big house, then 2 times. Yeah, but it really depends on how big your house is. Remember to follow the color indicators. Okay, and this is here. Lock it. Put this back. This too. So the dog isn't very dirty. You can clean it like once a week. Next, you can press this on-off button.
Starting drying.
You will activate the dryer mode and press again to stop.
Drying stopped.
So if you want it to be wash and spin dry and end off with a drying mode, just press the self-cleaning button.
Self-cleaning started.
And for the last part of this video, I'm going to summarize the 3 points that I really like about the ROBOROCK DYAD PRO. First being that it came with a self-cleaning dock. I know it's always waiting for me to pick it up, go for a mop, and when I'm done, I'll just put it back. It will do all the self-cleaning and even dry it up for me. And the second point is probably the most important point, because you want to be able to mop the floor but not leave a wet patch. Maybe you can't tell in my video, but the floor is damp right now. It's just the right amount, you know, nothing that will make you fall, but at the same time, it gives it a good cleanup. For those of you who experience trails of water forming as you mop, it's because the filter got wet, which affects the suction power and mopping consistency. So ROBOROCK added this to protect the filter. It's not so much of a feature, but I really like this little improvement. And yes, that's it for me. If you have any comments, complaints, here is your chance. Go to the comment section and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!